Hi, you guys. Welcome to the Nobel the second show. I'm going to hold the microphone properly this time so you guys can hear me. I'm just finishing uploading on the OG channel. It's called Set It Off. It's actually called, I'm going to give you the proper name. And it was based on listening to Mel Robbins yesterday. It's called The Highest Diplomatic Office. Heirs Set It Off. So I was listening to Mel yesterday. They sent me this video where she was talking to this lady, an heir, who claimed that she was from Haiti. Her first sentence to this lady, Mel Robbins, says to her, "You're not a little girl from Haiti." Now, initially, you want to get mad. You're like, "Yes, she is. She's from Haiti. That's her identity." And she's right. Think about it, you guys. So, I'm going to put this in the description below so you guys can listen to this talk. It's like a little 6-minute talk that Mel and this lady, this exchange that they have, and how this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule gets her brain back into right thinking, and how she's able to move forward from talking to her after listening to, I guess, one of her speeches. Mel Robbins must have given a speech. I made some videos about Mel Robbins last week. You guys can go back to those where they had shared with us this one. She was talking about a painting. I talked about that in the previous video. So it brought me to thinking about what was the most important thing in my life, which I was reminded of a song that I used to dance to at these clubs called "Set It Off" by Straff, uh, also known as, I want to say, Genius, because those three little words set it off. And then I heard the word Diplomat from Grand Sheik Tashtarik Bay, changed my entire life. Those 4 words changed my entire existence. Through the power of Set It Off, I have managed to do so much for so many people. It is not even funny, to the point that my brain can't even remember half the stuff that I've done. Sometimes I remember sitting back in my journal and trying to document some of it, because the amount of things that have taken place in my existence, it is not even funny. And those 4 words is what propelled my life into a whole new path of existence, right? And I was saying, when I first heard the word "set it off," I was sitting there thinking how actually it was the word diplomat. The word diplomat, to me, when I was researching it, it came to me that in order to be the real diplomat I wanted to be, I had to be able to make my own currency. That's what it was going up to. I was thinking, how was I going to make my own notes? Because I didn't think that Federal Reserve notes was actually the highest diplomatic office, because you had to get those from another party, right? So I was trying to figure out how to do commerce as a diplomat without, or having, how would you create your own currency? That was the whole thing, right? And it was through listening and researching all these guys I talk about all the time. Yusuf El Jonebe, Chancellor Solicitor, wrote to me yesterday, and all the people that Queen Valeria Bay, Ras Maria Bay, all the queens. They're not supposed to call them queens, but yeah, Queen Valeria Bay, and all the good people that were out there researching for us and putting out all this good stuff with laws that you could use, especially those people that we're talking about as heirs. And hence the importance of the international bills of exchange and the international promissory note. And I remember, you guys, when I first found out about that, you know what I did? Oh, dear God, don't laugh, you guys. I remember when I first found out about the international bills of exchange, creating one for TD Bank, which, as you know, went for a stroll, and I was devastated. I was like, oh my God, how could you do that? And then writing to the agents at TD Bank in such a powerful way, because I was saying that your energies is what you have, your character, your reputation is all you have at the end of the day, and your energy matters. So when things go against you, it's like defamation of character, right? As an heir, as a national. So when I wrote to them, I didn't realize the power of writing the words, the 1099 OID, and how the 1099 OID all came together basically to explain why people were being subject to child support cases, mortgages, foreclosures, ticket citations, auto loans, student loans, warrants. And for those of you having to see an agent, doing business, parole officer, as well as those of you in the churches doing business jails for nonviolent offenses, and the other ones that are in jails, right? Yeah, and how we had to file the 1099 OID to get back those withholdings that were sitting at the master account, because other entities would in turn those into these things up here on us, and then we were left crying trying to figure it out, and then they were going after the you guys know the STRAW, because I don't even want to say MAN, Seska TV Trust, and confusing that with the living flesh and blood sentient being, because I guess they're trying to get both to pay up, right? And so the GSA bonds to set off the matters, and international authorities see to it now. Glenda gets a raise at the GSA bonds because I talked to her yesterday. She was really great. Yeah, we're trying to find this particular entity at the top, and it was really funny. So Glenda was doing her best. So give her a raise for me. She was really amazing, as you heard on the conversation, right? Oh boy, I hope this microphone is recording, because I have it on my thing and sometimes it flips over. So I hope you guys heard me. So and it's been doing that for the past couple of days. I apologize for that. So yeah, it was all about set off, you guys, and how we had to put things in play and didn't understand it, eh? So you can go to the OG channel and you will hear me talking about, yeah, set off and holding the highest diplomatic office. And I haven't listened to the entirety of the Matthew McConaughey's speech that broke the internet. So far, it's quite interesting. I might put that in the description below once I listen to it. You guys can write to us on our website. You can join our email group. That's all I have to say. You can join our online tutor school class. And you can watch us on YouTube, the OG channel, Nobel L and Nobel L the second. And you guys find these videos uplifting and helpful. You guys can subscribe, share, give them a thumbs up. I guess that's important. And you can write to us for a private email consultation stuff. Well, I'll explain to you about set off privately. And for those of you with these matters here, you can write to us for the GSA bonds and the abatement affidavit, which I think is just the most powerful thing ever to set off matters, and the 1099 OID to get back the finances they claimed you owed. Now, those of you who find these videos amusing, helpful, uplifting, and yeah, it's for entertainment purposes only, you guys. You can donate to us on PayPal. You can support us on PayPal at themullings@gmail.com. Now, I like to say a huge thank you again to the military. Thank you, guys. And I want to put a hedge of protection on around all that is good globally. The Army, the Navy, the military, the Marines, Donald Trump, and all the good people trying to help us to get free. And you guys know, I always say faith without works is dead. So yeah, go to the OG channel. I've explained it more in detail how dancing to that song, set it off on the left, set it off on the right, by Straff, back in the day, changed my existence. It brought me to life. I didn't want to dance with nobody because the song, I don't know what it was about these words. I was young and didn't understand what these three little words actually meant in my existence to come. These words changed my life. And so this song, when Mel was explaining about the painting, it was this song, Set It Off, and the word diplomat. Because from ever since I can remember, I always wanted to become a diplomat. And I remember when I became an early childhood educator and I went into teaching, I was thinking, this is not the diplomacy position I wanted. This was not what I was thinking about. And I remember researching the word diplomat when Grand Sheik Tashriq Bey was explaining it. And I thought, yes, I'll get this diplomatic license. That's not the diplomat that we are, you guys. So we hold the highest diplomatic office. It's way, way beyond your wildest imaginations. And I was thinking we had to have our own currency. That's where the international promissory notes and the international bills of exchange come in, right? So, international agency to it that all we're working on currently gets implemented, and just follow the instructions we shared with you. And we just want to say again, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Have yourself a great day. And remember, faith without works is dead.